Ever wonder why realtors ask you to get pre-qualified before going to tour a bunch of houses? I'm sure being on your end, it is the most frustrating thing because you see these houses and right now they're going so fast, so you just want to get inside and you want to look at them and then you want to figure out financing. But it's really honestly a good thing that they push you in that direction. The reason why is because they want to make sure that not only can you afford the property by bank standards, but that your personal budget can afford the property. The last thing that they want is for you to walk in a house, fall completely in love with it, and then go back to financing and talking to your lender and realize it's way out of your budget. I mean, if that happens, what do you think it take? What do you think all of the houses that are in your budget look like after that? They don't look as good. I mean, and it's a frustrating place for you to put yourself in and a frustrating place for the realtor to be in. So, when you do get pre-qualified, there is so much education that goes into that process, especially where we live in a 3-state area. I mean, sometimes people are between Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia. You can really end up anywhere and be in a completely comfortable, commutable distance to any job around here. So, take Delaware and Maryland, for instance. Delaware has much cheaper taxes than the state of Maryland. So if you were looking at the same exact price point, say you're in the $300,000 price point, that is the same, that's going to be a completely different price in the state of Delaware or payment than it is in Maryland. And on the back end of that, Maryland is a lot cheaper to go to settlement with. They have cheaper costs versus Delaware. So the payment might be more expensive, but they get you on the front end with settlement costs, whereas Maryland payment is a little bit more expensive, but they help you on the front end with settlement costs being cheaper. So when you're going to look at things, I mean, and say that budget is 300, you need to know exactly what that will buy you depending on the area that you want to be in. So, again, a huge amount of education takes place. And before you fall in love with a house, you need to know exactly where the unsexy part stands, which is the numbers. And you need to know that that's perfect for your family and that works for your budget. So don't be mad at your realtor when they ask you to get pre-qualified first.